This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, ready whenever.
6:30. 5 seconds.
Not a second spare.
All right, 6:30. We'll call the Cottage Joint Fire District Commission meeting to order. We have a quorum and the agenda was properly posted. Do we have any public here to speak on a subject that is not a specific agenda item?
Yes. I'm Faith Shuck. I'm Supervisor 1 from the town of Pleasant Springs. And I came to introduce myself to you because I am your liaison to Pleasant Springs. I started that last April and I will continue into this coming year. So I wanted to put a face with a name. And as with the EMS, both Stoughton EMS and Fire and your neighbors, Deer Grove EMS, I do go to their meetings and was wondering if you'd entertain me to be in the audience. I'm not, but that's your choice.
Of course. Well, open to the public. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you for introducing yourself. Okay, we'll move on to then discuss and consider the minutes from February 24th meeting.
Motion to approve as presented.
There's a couple changes. First, my spelling of my first last name.
You're a player now.
I'm not a player. I'm a player. And also on the second page, it says the next meeting is scheduled for February 24th. That should be March 24th.
It's corrected on the online version,
Oh, it's not here.
so. And
You sure? Mine says March 24th.
This one says February 24th.
Are you looking at January's minutes?
Nope. The one you just handed to me.
You may be wrong.
well, the online version, the only thing that needs to be changed is Mike's last name. But otherwise, everything else.
I'll accept that change.
Second.
So we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All right, hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? And I will abstain since I was not here. All right, chief's report.
Staff, we're sitting at 39 total members. That's 11 officers, 3 driver operators, 24 firefighters, and 1 probationary member. Currently at 84 calls for service as of the 19th. That'd be 1.08 calls per day. That continues, we'd probably end the year around 393 calls. Breakdown is 8 mutual aid calls, 37 in the village, 16 in Pleasant Springs, and 23 in the town. Cottage Grove. Ladder 1 had an issue with the outriggers. That's been repaired. No updates for the equipment. Training for March is wildland fires, chainsaws, and pump equipment. Training for April will be EVOC, emergency vehicle operations, and permit required confined space training with the REACT Center. We had our annual corn, beef, and cabbage in March. That was pretty successful. And we recruited 1 new member in March, and we received an application for another new member who's currently going through the process. So they'll be up for a vote at the next meeting. Staff milestones are Emma Dobbs with 4 years and Katie Miller with 7 years of service.
Thank you. Any questions for Chief?
We have a problem with the light fixture for the flag. We tried replacing the bulb, didn't work. It looks like there's corrosion in the unit. We've called for 2 quotes, but neither of them have shown up yet. I guess my question would be, instead of repairing it, do we take it out of commission and buy one of those that fit on the top of the pole that's solar and just shines down? I mean, they're on Amazon for, lots of them for under $100. Only thing would be how to get up there.
Gee, don't we have ladders somewhere?
Well, you guys have a bucket truck,
Yeah, we
but I don't know if it's,
We have the
what is
budget.
that, 30 feet up?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, the village has the bucket truck. I think that reaches over 30.
Well,
For
I just
sure.
want to, we didn't, this is not on the agenda, so I just want to be careful we don't get too far
Right,
off agenda topic.
but I mean, I don't think we can get an electrician there to fix anything for under $100, so you might want to consider,
So is it totally not working right now?
one is.
One is, so the light, the flag is
There's
still lit.
two lights up there. One is working
Okay.
and one isn't.
Okay, so we don't have to take the flag down.
No.
So can we put this on as a future agenda item for next month? Flag pole lighting. Thanks, Mike. All right, good. Fire inspections, the number of fire inspections, this came up at the last meeting. I know John been in touch with our folks. Not sure if there's an update here or what we needed to,
So,
We changed ours to one
yeah,
a year.
so yeah, we submitted a draft of a ordinance and it was supposed to be that each one of you guys were to talk
Okay.
to your attorneys to see how it fit into your guys' plans,
okay.
and if it was okay or not. Did you guys end up doing that or?
It's with legal and it probably comes back to the village board because it's an ordinance, so we'll have to prove it. So that'll be in our next meeting.
7th of
Yeah.
April.
I mean, I think our legal team didn't have any issues.
Not confirmed with state.
Ours didn't either,
Yeah.
and so we did it at our last meeting.
I think our ordinances have to go through another commission first, don't they?
No,
No,
not anymore.
not always.
So I'll
Good.
confirm with Rick that he's ready to
Yeah,
go.
and make sure it's on the agenda.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Discuss and consider pest control quotes. We've got attached, we've got the one from Professional Pest was that the name of it?
Professional pest.
Control, yeah.
I think we had professional pests come and do the one time.
So I called them and asked them to come do the first initial visit, but because they couldn't do it because we haven't signed a contract.
Sure.
So, and I didn't want to sign a contract without you guys approving the numbers that came out, but I think professional pest control was the better price and they're gonna do rodents and bugs, from my understanding, so.
I had a third one come. They looked, they didn't send a quote no matter how many times we asked them, so.
And a fourth company came and visited. They were Humane Pest Control, and they said that they would not be able to do anything for us. So,
Meaning the inhumane approach.
yeah, that's basically what they said. is that it would be-
Just snap at him with a towel, so.
All right. Does anyone have any other discussion? Otherwise, I would agree, it just look like professional pest control is the good option. I will make that motion that we approve the proposal as presented for professional pest control. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, motion and second. Any further discussion?
Where are you gonna get the money? You're gonna take it out of ESP?
Take it out of there and then get it in the budget next year.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right, so the motion includes the money coming out of ESB. Any further discussion? All right, hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Or abstained? All right, we'll move on to the door opener quotes that we have here. Any initial discussion or reaction from folks?
Quite a bump.
Overhead's quite a bit cheaper.
Yeah.
It's like less than $2,000.
And we've used both these vendors before, correct? I think it's what we talked about last time.
And they are the same, they are comparing the same things, right? They're offering the same service. Okay. Anybody have a motion you'd like to suggest, or?
I move to go with the overhead door quote for $9,430. And do we need to say who the money?
And where are you getting the money?
ESB.
Mike's writing the check himself.
I'll second that.
Yeah, all right, we have a motion. Do we have a second for
I'll second.
overhead with the money coming from the Emergency Services Building Fund? Okay, further discussion?
No, other than talking assistant chief at the corned beef and cabbage, she said, yeah, the first round caused a lot of damage to one of the trucks, so we do need to get these fixed.
I would agree.
All right, well, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed or abstain? Okay, motion passes. And we are moving right along here to next meeting day and agenda items. Of note, I will not be on the board anymore, so.
Neither will I, so
Or,
No,
so mid-May, mid-April, yeah, you won't be on.
I think my term's up.
neither will I, so you need to find somebody who EMS and fire calls when something's broken and needs to be fixed.
All right, we'll discuss at our next village meeting. Does that sound okay, John? We can put it
Yeah.
on the agenda. And that meeting.
That's fine.
Discuss and consider, was it? You can do that? You can if you want
I
to,
know
if you want to give
players.
somebody a duty, I think you can do that.
At least from one side.
All
Yeah,
right.
and as long as we're on camera still and everything, I want to extend my thanks to both Chris and Laureen and to you for all of your multiple meetings over the years for fire, and yeah, it's gonna be almost a clean slate come next month.
Yeah.
So what day are we meeting then?
Fourth Monday.
I think that's in.
28th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
No, this is April.
Oh, yes.
No,
Yeah.
wait, no, no,
Yeah.
it'll be April, yeah,
Yeah. that's fine.
April 28th, right?
yes.
We were talking about. Yeah,
6:30.
earlier, yeah, Tuesday
Yeah.
after the morning.
It's fine.
Move we adjourn. Or
Second.
wait, the only thing we've got on the agenda then is the flagpole lighting?
And the ordinance for the
Yeah.
inspection. That was the 28th.
And who to call?
Yeah, and who to call.
Besides Ghostbusters.
I'll sign this one then too.
Okay,
Now I move we adjourn.
all right, thank you. We have a motion. Do we have a second? Second. All right, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Great. Thank you. I will start the agenda first, but I'll just at least
Get going.
get it going.
Thank you.
Is that the bulb? Still in the flagpole?
Nobody knows.
I think
Yeah. Figure that out.
See if I can find LEDs. Bypass the ballots.
Yeah, I mean, technically, Chris
Or I
would
would-
still
You'll
be,
still be on.
assuming, I don't know this date and time. Date and time maybe it's.
So they can do that.
Good night. Okay, bye.
Good night.
But
I guess
if
that's
I don't
something-
do this right now, I will not.
That's why I did the navig earlier.
Yeah.
Good night. Thank you. If I don't see you before.
Yeah.
Been doing light bulbs all over the place.